Welcome back to the number one podcast in Ireland where we go into reality and talk about whatever we want. I am Usman running solo for this episode, and this is episode 49 of the Into Reality podcast. Now, unfortunately, Abdullahi couldn't be on today because he was having issues with his internet. But hopefully and probably he'll be watching, putting his messages, and I'll probably update you guys on what he's saying. But obviously, this is episode 49 of the Into Reality podcast. And it's safe to say we have come a very, very long way since the beginning. And if I'm not wrong, like the first episode of the podcast, all the way back in July, all the way back in July, we decided to start doing this thing. And it has been a success since there. But we are getting close to the big 5-0. We're getting, actually, no, 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 no. Forgive me for saying that. Yeah, it's almost been a whole year. We did the first episode of the podcast on the 26th of June last year. That's when the first episode went live. We started doing it during the the whole lockdown, the whole pandemic, the quarantine and whatnot. But now we are 49 episodes in. And would you look at this? Where's Abdul the Goat? Unfortunately, he's had some difficulties with his internet and he couldn't make it for this episode. But I'm pretty sure he will be there for the episode next week. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, for me, this is a very easy answer. We are going to go through the whole YouTube versus TikTokers boxing event. Now, when I tell you there's so much that happened, I am not kidding. There is so much that has happened when I'm telling you this. From start to finish, there's been a whole lot of madness. So, there's been about 6 fights from the whole event, and we're going to go through them from start to the main event. Now, started off with Tanner Fox against Rylan Storms. It wasn't that much of a deal, to be honest. Tanner Fox won, and that's what I wanted to be. To be honest, it is what it is. Next was FaZe Jarvis against Michael Lay or Michael Lee, however he pronounced it, and I was impressed in this fight. I was very, very impressed because Jarvis knocked that guy down. He knocked him out, and trust me, it was a thing of beauty. It's so nice. You can just play it over and over and over again. Michael has 47 million TikTok followers as we speak, while Face Jarvis has like 4, 5, 6 million subscribers. But forget the numbers. That knockout was immense. If you have not seen it, I advise you to go and check it out and watch it for your pure entertainment and leisure relaxation. Next was his DDG against Nate Wyatt. DDG won that fight, but I'm kind of a little bit disappointed in his decision making. As after the fight, he took down all his videos from his vlog channel, saying that he's retiring from YouTube and he's just gonna go into music fully. Now, honestly, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't do that. But then again, I'm not TTG. So hopefully the thing works out for him. But still, Deji versus Vinny Hacker. Now, I need to talk about this. I really, really need to talk about this one because coming into this fight, I was hoping, I was praying, well, not really praying, also hoping that Deji would win against Vinny Hacker. Now, he's been doing all the talk. He said what he needed to say. Obviously, he didn't get cocky, didn't get overconfident, whatnot. I thought he will do it. But unfortunately, that did not seem to be the case. What happened, you may ask? I will tell you what happened. Deji got beaten by TKO in the second round after he gassed out. He gassed out. His stamina was gone, nothing left in the tank. And that was the only win that the TikTokers got. Vinny Hacker got that win for them. And to tell you all that we were disappointed, it's not a small thing, it's not a little thing, it's a big issue. I was disappointed, man, because I wanted to see him win. I wanted to see him do well. Like, even KSI put out an 8-minute video on his channel trying to give Deji some tough love. And raw. It's insane. I mean, I watched that whole video. I think I had to watch it like 3 times to be like, he did not hold back. He needed to tell him what he needed to tell them. It probably would have been better if it was behind closed doors and whatnot. But what's happening with their family has nothing to do with us. That's just how it goes. That's the situation over there. Next is Annie Son Gibb versus Taylor Holder. Now, there was a huge robbery in this fight. This was the one before the main event. You can tell Annie Son Gibb went to town on Taylor Holder. He did the work. He threw the punches. He did so much. But somehow it was a draw, a majority draw. When the judges said, yeah, that Anderson Gill pretty much won that fight. It was a draw. Everyone was mad. I was mad. I'm pretty sure Abdullahi was mad. It made no sense. How was that a draw? But then obviously they corrected their mistakes, and they changed it and said Anderson Gibb won, which is what was actually true, which was the deserved result. And the main event of the two, Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall. The one that said he was going to do the work versus the one that said he's been in 40, yes, I'm saying this, 40 street fights. Yes, Bryce Hall, 40 street fights. Now, Bryce Hall was just so cocky in this situation. Absolutely cocky in this situation. Overconfident. Like, he's going to do it. He's going to do that. He was talking too much. And unfortunately for him, his talking did not back him up in the ring. Because when I tell you he got clapped, I'm telling you, Bryce Hall got clapped by Austin McGrew. He got clapped. And the funny thing is, he was bruised so badly. He was just like, he wants to go. I mean, fair play to him. He said that. He didn't want to give up. He still wanted to go. But he couldn't. He could not carry on. Like, I'm sorry. There was no way. And Austin McBroom decided to put in more damage on his face, as if his face wasn't already damaged enough. He went from being overconfident to humbled. And that's why I always say a wise man once said, sit down, be humble. Sit down and be humble. That's all you need to do. It says here, Bryce Hall is not a fighter. Remember? Yes, that's actually the funny thing. That's the funny thing about Bryce Hall. Coming into, he said he was a fighter, but during the interview, he said that, oh, he's not a fighter. So pretty much, he was just waffling the whole way until after it. But you know what made it sweeter? You know what made the fight even sweeter, ladies and gentlemen? It was the fact. It was even before the fight was made it funny. Or that they were making all these bets that if Austin McBroom loses, Bryce Hall gets $1 million. And obviously he's getting no money. No money. The thing is that if you look at it right now, the difference is between this event and the Floyd versus Logan Paul. More happened in that social gloves event than the fight. It was funny. But if you want the the what do you call it? If you want to see the icing on the cake, if you want to see a video that will make you enjoy the fact that that man got beat, the fact that Bryce Hall got clapped, got slapped, got beaten up, then ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn on my camera this one time thing. I'll probably turn it on just later on. But I will show you something that you all need to go and check out. You need to see it. This video is what you need to go and see from KSI laughing at Bryce Hall. He was living. He was enjoying it. All the memes, all the jokes, everything was there. The fact that Bryce Hall said he was going to fight KSI after he beat Austin McBroom. That's why he literally said. And look how he looked. Oh my goodness. Like, it's just, it's just funny how karma, oh, not even karma, but like how people can get overconfident, get so cocky, and then get put down a peg or two. It's so funny. It's so wonderful. And this goes to show that YouTube is the superior social platform. It is superior to TikTok. In fact, TikTok's not even that great. It's not even superior to Vine, and it's retired. Not even superior to Musically, and that app was actually fun to use. If you people don't know that app, then you don't know. You're probably too young to remember it, unless you're somehow Malo Trevejo or possibly Jacob Sartorius. Yeah, some old names you probably might have forgotten. And I was looking at it. Some people were saying that there needs to be a women's boxing event, and I'm thinking, hmm, who would want to do that? I heard Moja's name being put out there. Karina's name also being put out there. Actually, what's the name? What's the name of that person? It was Karina something. I think used to be Tifu's girlfriend, I believe. Someone let me know, cause I can't remember it from the top of my head. Oh yeah, It's I I don't actually know. I know I actually don't know. I know it's Karina something, but I don't know what it is. Help me kill this. I'm coming. I'm coming. Anyways, then Dunya, with Deji's girlfriend, was saying that she wants to get into the ring. She wants to be an emoji and whatnot. I'm like, hold on. Like, first of all, calm down. You want to fight? Okay, you can go and fight. But I highly doubt you'll put as much of a fight against Tana Mojo. Not that she's not good, but the way she's just talking to you like she will do this, she will do that, we will have to see. The thing is, if Tana Mojo can clap Jake Paul, then I'm pretty sure anyone can do that, except people that have lost to him. But dang, that was just the boxing event. That was fun. That was fun. No doubt about it. Also, let's get into some Euros. Now, if I'm being totally honest with you people, I haven't been watching most of the games that have been happening. Why? I don't know. But I know a lot's been happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the last 5 matches that have taken place and probably look at the ones that are currently happening. So the first one is Slovakia against Sweden. Sweden won 1-0. Deji gassed out like how? I know. That that was his reason for losing to Jake Paul in the previous one. And now it happened again. Like I believe he did not work on his cardio because cardio is a big chunk of boxing. You need to have that cardio. And unfortunately for him, he didn't have that, which he should have. He should have. Moving on, England against Scotland. That ended in a nil-nil. Such a bore fest that match was. And I'm glad England got nothing because I'm not really looking at them to win. Next game was Portugal 2, Germany 4, which was today. And god damn, that is a scoreline. Next game was Croatia against the Czech Republic, which ended 1-1. Croatia getting a last minute equalizer to achieve a point against the Czechs. Next was Hungary against France, which was 1-1. And the funny thing about this game was the guy that scored for Hungary, I was just slamming on one of the tables of the pitch, which was pretty much the only thing I remember for that game. And right now, as we speak, Spain are playing against Poland. 5 minutes in, 0-0. So let's look at the table and see what's been happening. Yeah, let's look at it. Let's see what's been happening. So in Group A, Italy are on top, Wales are second, Switzerland are third, Turkey are last. Now that's a bit of a shame for Turkey. People saying who are dark horses. I actually believe they could have done something. That's not the case. Next is Group B. Belgium are top, Russia is in second, Dan Finland third, and Denmark in last position. Like, I know the whole thing with Christian Eriksen happened, didn't go down well for them. Still hoping that Eriksen is doing well, which last I checked, he's recovered, he's doing well, but they need to put a ICD on him. Now, whether he will return to playing football again is yet to be seen. A similar case to Daley Blind happened, and he's still playing football for the Netherlands and Ajax as we speak. Group C, Netherlands are on top, Ukraine in second, Austria third, and North Macedonia at the bottom. Now, this group is how you expected it to pan out. Probably switch places between Ukraine and Austria. Probably that one. But it's something you expect to see. Group D, Czech Republic are on top, with England in second, Croatia third, and Scotland at the bottom. This could go down to the wire on who will go through and who will miss out, which is actually insane to think about it. You didn't expect the Czech Republic to pull off what they're doing, but then again, it's not over, so you have to see. Group E, Sweden are on top, then Slovakia is second, and then Spain are in third, Poland are fourth. But like I said, that game is still playing. We have to see what happens. And then Group F, France on top, Germany second, Portugal third, Hungary fourth. Now, fair play to Hungary for getting that point, but still think they're gonna go down. Yeah, it is what it is. So those were the groups. Now, like I said, some groups look like it'll go down to the wire. Some are looking predictable. And comparing this Euros to the previous one, there hasn't been much happening. Probably when we get to the last stages, that's when the whole excitement will start to kick in the tournament. So I'm going to end things right over there. But before I do, next week is going to be episode 50 of the Into Reality podcast. Next week is also going to be the 1 year anniversary of the Into Reality podcast. And believe me when I say this, we have plans for this next episode. In fact, it's a big plan. We got a big plan for this episode next week. So if you want to know what's going to happen, tune into next week's episode. It is going to be a good one. I'm not going to say what it is, but I hope everything materializes and we bring you guys a good episode next week. So if you don't want to miss out on that episode, hit that subscribe button. We are on 43 subscribers as we speak. We're trying to hit 50 subscribers before the end of 2021. That is the plan. That's what we've been planning on, and that's what we still want to achieve. If you have enjoyed this video, this episode, don't forget to leave a like on it. Write in the comment section how you felt on the whole event of the YouTubers versus TikTokers. What do you think is going to happen in the Euros? And who do you think is going to fight who down the line in the future? But then comparing this to my predictions, I predicted a clean sweep for the YouTubers. That was not the case. It was 7-1. Well, 6-1 if this was before the whole match rub situation and whatnot, how we got turned over, it's now 7-1. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, as you can see on the screen right now. But it has been a pleasure bringing this episode to you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, peace, and remember, wash your hands.